Along that road, you're not gonna see too many friends. You're gonna see your shadow most often.
What is going on, everybody? Tanner here, and today I'm bringing you guys another gameplay video. And as for usual, you guys that are all Destiny dudes, you guys know my channel is mainly a Destiny channel, so don't worry, more Destiny is on the way, more builds and tips and tricks and videos to come. However, this is the time of the year where lots of new games come out, and I figured I'd give you guys a new selection of video games that I enjoy playing and I enjoy, making tips videos for. And you guys know that my channel before was a big time Call of Duty channel, so I figured I'd bring back some COD, because no matter what, that will always be my favorite game. It'll always be my, my nostalgia factor. Everybody has their nostalgia, whether it's Halo or maybe Destiny or maybe Call of Duty or any of the games, Battlefield, whatever your first love was. That's the one you kind of always play and enjoy, and for me, that's Call of Duty. So more Call of Duty videos will be on the way, as well as lots of more Destiny videos, as well as Battlefield. A couple other variations of games like that, Overwatch, just different things I want to post, and I enjoy posting, and it makes me happy to create content for. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So today's video is going to be tips and tricks to succeed in Search and Destroy in Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, this is going to help you increase your KD, your win percentage, and your fun. This is going to make the game so much more better for you. You're going to enjoy, especially this game mode, because it's by far my favorite game mode ever. And I had a pretty good game here, so I figured I'd bring it to you guys and show you exactly how I play and how I acquire wins and acquire higher KDs and things of that nature. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and start with is the basics, the class setup. Now, the class I'm rocking, of course, for my gun, I'm rocking the M16A4, probably the best gun in the game in my opinion right now. It was probably even the best gun back in the day, but it's definitely the best gun as of right now. It's super OP, super good. 3-round burst can one-shot a lot of people, especially if they're not rocking Jug, if they're rocking stopping power, things of that nature, then you can actually, one-shot them over and over. Yeah, it just makes it a really good gun, as well as the attachment that I'm rocking with it is the red dot. It's really good as well. Kind of keeps your accuracy up, but you do what I call pinpoint accuracy. Some people are really good with the iron sights, and as well as I'm pretty decent with them, to be honest, but just with the red dot, I feel like I can be much more precisely accurate and really just be more on the money. For my secondary, I'm rocking the USP-45. It's probably my second favorite pistol in the game. My first favorite being the Deagle. However, I just don't have that unlocked yet. But Deagle's more like for fun, actually, to be honest. If you're really looking for a competitive pistol that you can actually end people on and be, have range and everything that you need, I definitely think the USP-45 is your best bet. It's the best one for me, and as of right now, without the Deagle, that's the one I'm currently rocking. For my tactical section, I'm running the stun grenade. Stun times 3 is with the perk that I'll be running in par with these, but the tactical grenades with these stuns is really good. I really enjoy stun grenades. It's just it's a nice way to clear a room, to clear out claymores, to room check, to alley check, whatever you have to do. It's a good way to provide cover for you or teammates, things of that nature, just to kind of get you guys awareness of where the enemy are. And if they are in that location, then kind of get you the upper jump on them. For my lethal, I'm running the frag grenade. Of course, that's an easy choice. You're going to be able to chuck it across the map for early kills, chuck it into rooms to get people that are camping, whatever it may be. The frag grenade is just a really good go-to. There's a couple other good options, claymores and things of that nature. I guess claymore would be a perk, but I'm pretty sure that takes place in your tactical. I don't know. I've never really, or lethal, but I've never actually used a claymore in this game. So for me, frag grenade just is the way to go. So for perk 1, you have two choices. You can go stun times 3 like me, or frag times 3. So you have a choice of whether you want to throw, 3 grenades, which is obviously really OP because you can possibly get up to 3 kills if you know where people are. Or you can have 3 stun grenades, which is what I truly prefer most of the time, just due to the fact that if you do play any form of competitive, then frag times 3 is banned. I think stun times 3 is even banned, to be honest. But at least with the stun grenades, you learn how to play catering to a stun grenade rather than catering to having 3 grenades that you can chuck. You kind of learn how to throw these stun grenades to cut off lines of sight, cut off, pushing people trying to push points. You can stun them and force them to go prone and kind of give up their position, if you will. And it just makes it so that, a stun grenade, in my opinion, becomes more valuable to my playstyle. So that's whatever you're looking for, go with that one. Perk 2, you of course have Juggernaut or Stopping Power. Now, I prefer Juggernaut. I prefer the ability to stay alive a little bit longer. You can easily counter anybody rocking Juggernaut with Stopping Power. So if you're having a problem with somebody using Jug, then you can just use Stopping Power, and that will help counter that ability. I just find that having Jug is nice for those little moments where if I get tagged by a grenade at like such a weird angle that if I didn't have Jug, it would have killed me, but now I survive with 10 health. I find that Stopping Power is really good. However, I try to put myself in positions to not even need a stopping power or extra damage, to where I can just burst somebody twice if needed, or one time, whatever it takes, and just not rely on that extra damage and more rely on the ability to stay alive. And for perk 3, we're going to go deep impact, of course. So you're going to actually, penetrate walls deeper, and that's really, really helpful, especially with the M16. You shoot somebody in a window, you tag them, they went behind the wall to the left. Just kind of start blasting the wall, get that FMJ feeling, shoot through the wall, and kind of finish them off. So, of course, that's my favorite for the third section. Now, after that's done, we're going to go ahead and jump into tips on how to play. Now, this is going to be a different variation of play styles, a way that you guys can play to kind of succeed more in Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, if you guys know that this is not your new Call of Duty, so this requires a different level of play style. So, what I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys about is just how I succeeded in this game, both the first time it came around and now in the remaster, just in order to, show you guys how you can succeed without even really being the best on the gun sticks or anything of that nature. So the very first tip is to slow down. This isn't Infinite Warfare, this isn't Black Ops 3, this isn't Advanced Warfare, this isn't even Modern Warfare 3. It's not a game that was truly built with the idea that you're going to be running around the map like a madman. It was built with the idea, now of course you can, don't get me wrong, you can, but it was really built with the idea that people were going to play tactically. They were going to play it like it's a Counter-Strike, whatever it may be. They were going to play it slower, watch lines of sight, rotation points. You're going to have, stun checks, frag checks. You're going to have all these different things. They really made this game to be a competitive shooter as well as it really is one, in my opinion. And that just makes it all the better when you have the ability to slow it down and play it correctly. And with the newer games, there's a lot of boosting over walls and jumping over places you can't be. In this game, you kind of know where everybody's going to be able to move. If someone's going to be able to jump over that box. If someone's going to be able to jump over the car. There is no true, really surprises. So you can play this one much more tactically and slow it down a lot more. Second is lines of sight. You're going to want to find active combat zones. You're going to want to find people who are pushing through down the alleys, people that are pushing into buildings through the same door every time. Now, some people call it camping, but in my opinion, it's just not, though. It's playing tactically. It's playing the way that the game was designed to play. So you may sit in a doorway and stare at another doorway for 30 seconds, and a lot of people say, well, this dude's just camping. But you'll be really happy when you're winning that 1v1 and that dude finally runs through the doorway and you clean him up. Or maybe two people run through the doorway and you clean both of them up. You get a double kill, a triple kill, whatever it may be. Playing slow and playing tactically, aka what some people call camping, and in a lot of the new Call of Duties, I will agree, they're just not catered to campers. They're catered to the people who's the most exciting. And that's fine. That's just a different variation of playstyle. In this game, though, especially in Search and Destroy, most definitely, I guess if you're playing, free-for-all or team deathmatch, something of that nature, then you can enjoy that. But especially in Search and Destroy, you're going to want to actually just slow down the gameplay. You're going to want to have to play it more like it was a real life. You got one life to live. You need to be as tactical and as slow as possible. Another tip is to watch out for traps. People plant claymores. People camp in the room just like I talked about. And they watch traffic lanes just like I talked about. You're going to want to counter these people. People that play exactly like you may play or exactly like I may play. Whatever it may be, you need to find how they're playing and you need to counter it. So you need to always be careful. Are these guys that keep setting claymores down? Well, I'm not bum rushing into rooms then. I'm going to check for claymore lines. Maybe it's the idea that a guy keeps camping a corner. Well, now we're going to stun check him, especially since we have 3 frag grenades. We can frag times 3 him. Or if you have 3 stun grenades, you can stun times 3 him. Whatever it may be, you can actually find it much easier to succeed whenever you're going to counter the enemy and not just feed into what he likes. So if you're a rusher and he's a camper, don't just keep rushing to him. You're not going to win that war. He's going to always win just because you're so amped to run up on him. So I would really recommend you just slow that down a little bit. Just kind of counter the enemy. Play smart, watch out for traps, watch for claymore lines, all of those things, and those will all help you stay alive even longer. Another tip is to save kill streaks for the best moments. You're going to want to find the best moments to use them. If it's a 1v1 and you're fairly confident you're going to win and it's not the final round, if you lose this 1v1, there's going to be more rounds, then save your UAV. There's no reason to drop it on a 1v1, especially if it's a round that's just going to get you, even if you win it, it's going to, either one, if you win the game, but if you lose it, then they only have 1 round victory. Well, then save it for the next round when all your teammates are there, and they'll help you wipe the squad even faster with the UAV up. If it's a round, it's a 3v3, though, and this is it, all the money's here, well, then, of course, you're going to want to actually, not a 3v3, but, round 3 to round 3. Of course, that's a moment you're going to want to pop that UAV because this is a crucial moment to win this 1v1. So don't just waste your 1v1s on moments that aren't necessary, that aren't needed. Let's say there's, it's a regular round and there's still 5 of your teammates and there's 1 of them. Well, don't pop a UAV because more than likely it's not going to help anybody. You guys have 5 people. You didn't need that UAV to survive. So, save your kill streaks, save your airstrikes, your helicopters, UAVs, all of those for the perfect and right moments to really really succeed in helping your team rather than just wasting them because they popped up on your screen. And my final tip is to party up. Numbers and communication win games. I've said this so many times in different tip videos, but you need to get the numbers. If you have a full squad of people who are communicating enemy locations and communicating where they see people and that they've got this kill, they've got it covered, don't worry about it. Or I'm going to watch this control point, don't worry about it. If you're going to have people like that, then you're always going to win. It's going to help you way more than any other tip in the game in reality. Communication is so important just because you can talk where the enemies are, you can relay to your teammates, you can relay where the enemy was last seen when you died, all these things. So make sure that you just kind of, use these to your advantage, play smart, use the communication, party up with the team, watch out for traps, find lines of sight, slow down your gameplay, and pick the correct class. And all of these things will help you succeed in being a better search and destroy player in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. So that's about it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps out. I hope you guys can learn a few things from this video and, understand how you can play search and destroy better in a smarter fashion so you can succeed much more on the battlefield. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys check out the links below. You got my Twitter, you got my YouTube button you can hit the subscribe button for, as well as I have my Twitch down there if you guys want to watch some live streams every once in a while. All of that can be found down in the description below. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome, you guys are amazing, and you've given my channel a new breath of life, and I truly appreciate it. So as always, we'll be bringing more Destiny content later, so you guys will enjoy those hopefully. And yeah, have a good day, have a good night, and a dubby.